Let's take a look at what's going on in the world now. In Taiwan, a 6.9 magnitude earthquake has struck the island. The quake hit Taiwan's Chishang town on Sunday local time, killing one person after machinery fell on them at a factory. The tremors also caused at least one building to collapse, trapping 4 people who were eventually rescued. 20 others were pulled to safety after part of a train derailed, but there were no casualties. Meanwhile, a landslide stranded 400 tourists on a mountain. The quake also caused power outages affecting 7,000 homes. Local reports also say that 3 people and at least 1 vehicle may have fallen off a collapsed bridge, but authorities are still investigating. This was the second earthquake to hit the region in the past few days, after a 6.4 magnitude quake hit the same area on Saturday. Hungary is at risk of losing billions in funding from the European Union. The EU executive proposed on Sunday suspending $7.5 billion in funding over allegations of corruption and a dwindling democracy. It made the proposal under a rule that allows the EU to cut funding to countries that break European laws and undermine democracy. Hungary's Prime Minister Viktor Orban has been accused of controlling the country's courts and media and restricting LGBTQ and immigrants' rights. The EU Budget Commissioner pointed to a lack of anti-graft measures and other irregularities as reasons why the funds may not be properly protected. The funds are part of the 27-member bloc's shared budget and are given to members to bring their infrastructure and economy up to standard. The EU now has 3 months to make its decision. Alaska is seeing some of its worst flooding in 50 years. This comes as the remains of Typhoon Merbok passed through the Bering Strait over the weekend. Residents in some western regions of the U.S. state were evacuated as the flooding began Saturday, with some taking shelter in schools. Affected towns have lost power, with some homes being swept away by the strong currents. Roads and oil storage facilities have also been damaged, and officials are inspecting airports, seawalls, and other essential infrastructure. So far, no casualties have been reported. Meanwhile, Alaska's governor has declared a state of emergency. And in our final story, the World Tango Championships reached its crescendo with the winners of the elite dance competition announced on Saturday. Taking place in the home of the tango, Buenos Aires, prizes were awarded to 2 Argentinian pairs. One couple won in the acrobatic stage category, while the other couple took the prize in the more traditional salon category. This year's competition saw 560 couples from 30 countries compete, while also marking the first in-person event since the COVID-19 pandemic. The competition, which started on September 8th, also featured music, related talks, dance shows, and classes for some of the 20,000 spectators. Matthew Ashley, Arirang News.